Hello, Cancer, and welcome to April 2020 monthly energetic reading. I'm going to leave them at energetic readings and put up other videos that pertain to other things. But for the monthly, since everything is energy, we're just going to go ahead and do it as such. Now, I've brought out my pendulum to see if I can't clear some energy for each sign moving forward. But here we've got the Magician, Cancer. And if you just give me a moment, I will go ahead and connect to the energy of this card deeper than its meaning. So all of us really have magical moments at this time. But Cancer, I'm feeling that this is a special message for all of you. Definitely use the time that you have available, is what I'm getting here, to really just kind of create the next moment. Like, create the next moment, because that leads to your future. Some of you, I feel, are just kind of wrapped up in what's happening in the world rather than focusing and following your own energy at this time. The Magician is saying that there are a lot of new beginnings here and a lot of things that you can actually start, ideas, things that you can create right now, even in your relationships. Okay. Now, there is energy floating around in April that will be a bit intense, and things that look quite dim or dark right now may have an increase, but that doesn't mean that you have to get involved in it. Okay, so I'm just going to go through the pile. I've already shuffled them. We've got the Three of Cups. And with the Three of Cups, that's telling me that you've got something to be grateful for. You've got something coming here in April that you will be celebrating. And whether this is a birthday or just a special occasion or a special idea, you are definitely going to be content if you allow this to happen with the Magician. Content with the energies of April, even though they may feel quite intense throughout the month. Now, we've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is telling me that good news is on its way to you. This could be anything, literally anything. I do feel like some of you are waiting for messages from family that may be apart from you, or maybe somebody was sick, or somebody was just not in a good space. And I just feel that that information that's coming in will be something good, which will take away some of that overwhelming feeling that you're feeling now. Now, we've got the Justice card, which also represents Libra. And I'm going to say for all of you Cancers that in the month of April, around April 7th, I would say probably the week before April 7th and the week after April 7th, that you just not engage so much with the full moon in Libra, because I feel that the full moon in Libra will intensify some of the things that are happening in the outside world. So with the Magician being your leader right now, go ahead and just connect with self and really connect into your relationships, connect into your ideas and what you want to see yourself do once we're able to get out of this isolation and be productive in the outside world again. Right now, you can be productive here. Now, Justice also represents to me the 7th house, the house of Libra, the house of Venus, and it deals with relationships, okay? Now, some of you might find yourself under this energy arguing a lot or just being petty over little things. I feel that you need to just try to avoid that as much as you possibly can. If there's a really major discussion happening and you don't feel that the energy is right to do this now, then definitely wait. Definitely wait for a better moment, a better time to have that discussion. And we've got the Eight of Cups. And what I'm getting here is there is something, Cancer, that you need to walk away from. Some of you may actually be under this change that we're all going through. You may be actually making some very valuable and some very productive decisions in regards to your relationships. And some of you who are involved in toxic relationships or waiting for someone to come back in your life, I do feel this is a good opportunity to really revalue, how I want to say it, evaluate. No, that's not the word. Spirit. let's get a little bit more. Well, reevaluate. That's what they keep saying to me. Reevaluate your relationships, your family, your money, how you spend it in the world, because a lot of us right now are jobless, and a lot of us are working from home and getting paid, but we are to, I feel right now, reevaluate our money, how we spend our money, what we invest our money in, and also time. Spirit is talking about time, how we invest our time making money. I feel like all that's going to change anyways, okay? But for some of you who just feel, and I'm getting this message also too in regards to feeling, just feeling down and depressed and feeling like, where's the money going to come in? Some of you are jobless right now, and this could be all over the world. And, maybe you were in the service business or self-employed, and right now you're just feeling totally as if you're heading towards the hole. But I will say that banks and credit card companies, maybe even your landlord, will work with you so that you can get through the energy of April in a very grounded and peaceful way. So now we're moving off into our second row. We've got the Emperor. So what transpires in April for you, Cancer, and perhaps a good portion of the world, will make your following month really blissful. But you need to allow that magical you to really, put things in perspective about what it is that you want, not what somebody else wants. Not necessarily what you need, but what you actually want. We've got the Two of Swords. And when I look at the Two of Swords next to the High Priestess, okay, again, I'm going to remind everybody not to get into feuded arguments if you can possibly help it. Because these arguments, they're going to be lasting. And it's going to disrupt your life if you continue to struggle with arguing. Maybe you're indoors with family or your in-laws, or just your spouse or your lover and your children. And maybe the energy is getting a little bit tense. And some of you feel like maybe you're doing more work in the home than others, like you're not getting a full participation or seriousness out of this. With the Two of Swords, though, it's telling me that your words have a lot of power, and to use them authentically to bring in as much love as you possibly can through you and to others around you. Also, too, some of you could be connecting, to some type of platform online that actually may meet new people who've never been online before, that some of you could actually start dating or really start a nice friendship, a closeness that you've never had before. So it's totally different times here. We're just looking at it, the situation as it is, but there's a huge change happening out there. So now here we've got the Knight of Wands reversed, and just looking at the cards here, I feel the energy of Aries, we've got the energy of Libra, and we've got fire energy. So it could be Sagittarius, Leo, again, Aries. But I'm feeling here that with the Knight of Wands reversed, that again, some of you are so focused on where you're at financially. And I get it. I mean, besides reading and doing healing work, I also have a business. And of course, for those 15 years, I was self-employed. And for the very first time, actually, I'm out of business. So anyways, am I going to sit around and cry about it? No, because I want to manifest what's going to be the best for me when I get back out in the world. In the meantime, there's so much creative energy I'm feeling with you, Cancer. Some of you might be musicians or artists, intuitives. There's so many things that you can do right now with the rest of us that you can actually make public, or just reach out into your community and really give that message and just kind of thrive. That's what Spirit is saying. Thrive with the rest of us. Okay. Also, too, I feel like money's coming in. So some of you who qualify for the government money will actually be getting that soon. Sometime in April, it will start to roll in. Maybe it is already, because today I think is March 27th, 2020, when I'm making this video. So also, too, there are people who are going to offer you or lend you money. So don't be so stiff about it, okay? Don't be so proud. If they want to offer you money, even if it's a loan right now, take it if you need it. Don't be too proud about it, okay? But some of you also, too, may be getting loans from banks. You may be getting, again, loans from others. People may be offering money to you. You may be doing some volunteer work with some charity of some sort. But either way it goes, listen to me very closely here. This is a very important message. Even if you offer your services right now free, the universe will replenish you once you get back out into the real world. And you actually may see that sooner. You could just allow yourself to have a donation button. And if someone can afford $1 or $5 or $10 or $100, whatever it's going to be, is going to be. Don't put yourself in this position to where you are constantly feeling like you have to thrive, rather than start to survive and move forward with a very enlightening mind and heart, that you are going to succeed, that you are not going down the rabbit hole, that you are not going deeper into dark times, that even though things are changing and changing at a very rapidly pace, since we all have the numbers, I just see the numbers come in because they are actually working with your DNA strands and your cellular being. So just welcome it and be of service to the divine, be of light for the divine, be totally open to the universe, okay? Because what you close in and what you become bitter about could hang around the next 10 years of your life. Okay, anyways, it was great. You know what? Actually, before I go, I was reading originally the astrology cards in the beginning for the first 5 or 6 signs that I did, monthly videos, and I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 of them for you. Just 3, because I've changed my platform a bit, so we'll just go with what I've got. We've got Venus, so there's a lot of love and beauty surrounding you, Cancer. Surrounding actually all of us, but Cancer, this is a message specifically for you, because you're ultra sensitive, and you're feeling the energies of you will be feeling the energies of the moon, full moon in Libra. And so that might just literally kind of jolt you a bit. But Spirit is saying you've got Venus here. Venus who wants beauty, who wants success, that wants love. And with the moon, so these are kind of unconscious, sensitive times right now. Even though the moon is your ruler, it's taking me to the 12th house, which is a house of things that are happening that are still quite unknown, and the uncertainty of the energy right now of where are we going. So that may make you feel a lot or more emotional than, let's say, normal. And you've got Mercury here. Mercury is reminding you to really check in how you're thinking, what you're writing, what you're speaking, and also travel. Now, I feel like with the next to the moon, I feel that really we need to step back from traveling right now, because when Jupiter joined the conjunction with Pluto and Saturn, it took this COVID-19 all over the world, and traveling was one of the most contagious ways. I know they don't discuss that a lot. They discuss more social gatherings, but I'm telling you, this traveling spread this worldwide, okay? Anyways, I just want you all to be safe. I just love all of you, and really praying for us all. And just blessings. Focus on blessings, that you have blessings, that you have love, that you have beauty, and that you walk with these. Okay? All right. Take care, guys. Talk soon.